The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Everybody talks about DBs, and they talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Orji. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot, but when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football back quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pulls it in. It's Loveland. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With jet sweep pass. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Orji. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Strikes the blow. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And the Wolverines are flying down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They'll run the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
You know, you start day one at training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Back to pass, it's Orji. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Let's go. Everybody loves a good sack party. Not one, not two, but 3 in a row, baby.
And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for space. It's Etienne.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
It'll be a run on third and short. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Defense were always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football and forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Georgia comes quickly to the line. 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Georgia sends out the punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick pass on the fly motion. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's Edwards. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Georgia going up tempo. He'll try it again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Orji. feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's dealt. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Not only do you have the big gain and you sort of knock the defense back, but you're also set up in the red zone.
Yeah, they've got this defense on their heels right now after that big play. We talked about this offense being explosive. Now that they're in the red zone, let's see what they dial up next.
Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lovett. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
touchdown, Dogs! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line.
Man, those are so hard to stop defensively. We're just trying to dive in there on the D-line and create a pile, and you stuff them on 1st down, and 2nd down they go to Old Faithful, run the quarterback sneak to perfection.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
To the air, it's Orji. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Tempo in overdrive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires left. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
On the run, it's Etienne. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Georgia.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down.
35, Seton Hill University, 14.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Until that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
To the air. It's Beck. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Throwing right. Makes a connection. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes so that running back can get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
They'll try to run it in. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to add another.
Defender is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play action fake. The short hands, it's Lovett. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gliding to the right, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Michigan.